Thank you, Mary Lou, for your kind words. I would like to start by thanking Dr. Jones and Bonnie James for nominating me for this award. When I found out I was nominated for the Finn Award, I was very honored. When I found out I was selected and had to give a speech, I said, "Oh, it's just enough to be nominated." I thought of making an excuse that I had a fear of speaking in front of people, but the fact that I'm graduating with a degree in education may have given me away. I don't know really where to start a speech, so I will start mine at the end. It's common to look at graduation as the ending to a story, but I look at it as the ending to a chapter. My book is a little bit longer than the average student here at Notre Dame. I'm not the traditional student, as stated. I'm 29 years old. I have a beautiful wife and 2 beautiful daughters. But nevertheless, we have shared this chapter together. Through this school, I've been able to meet a lot of great and genuine people, both students and faculty, and for that, I'm very grateful. I have just completed my semester of student teaching at Mayfield High School, and I've had some time to reflect on the type of students that I will be teaching for the rest of my life, and the type of students I was fortunate enough to attend Notre Dame College with here. There were some similarities and some differences, but there are some universal words of wisdom that apply to both groups. With that said, I'm going to rip off one of my professors and share some of the words of wisdom with you. For any of you graduating with a degree in education, at one point or another you probably encountered Dr. Jones. Besides being a great dresser, he also just so happens to be a great teacher. He has a practice that I love he starts his class with every day, and I'm going to share that with you today. Every class, Dr. Jones starts with one of his axioms. You can't unring a bell. Everyone has a plan until they get hit. Plan your work and work your plan. These sayings apply very well to the teaching profession, and a lot of them apply to our everyday lives. It is through such axioms that I want to share my thoughts of our graduation with you. With that said, my first axiom is, he who asks a question is a fool for a minute, but he who does not ask remains a fool forever. This is one of my favorite quotes of all time. It's from the Buddha himself. As students, we all know the value of asking questions. But I bring this quote to your attention now, not because we are done asking questions, but because we still need to continue. We are graduating from college, and for the most part, we are better off intellectually than we were when we started. But we are also more responsible and mature. Part of being a responsible, mature adult is knowing that you do not have all of the answers. As you start interviewing for jobs or entering the workforce, just know that you don't know it all. Ask questions. More importantly, get the right answers. Don't go to Wikipedia or Cha-Cha, by the way. Remember that knowledge is power, and no one ever learned anything without asking first. My second axiom is, the choices we make dictate the life that we lead. We've all made the choice to take control of our lives and graduate from college. There were many choices leading up to this moment, some better than others, but we made them. Now is our chance to take the knowledge that we have gained here through our years and continue to make good choices. We all know what lies ahead of us. A rough job market, a lot of competition, more school perhaps, but it is up to us to make those choices and embrace them. If you're dealt a bad hand, fold or bluff your way through it. It's your choice. You have to make that choice. The key is to make that choice and run with it. One final thing about making a choice. If you're not sure about how to make that choice, or you need more information, just see axiom number 1. My axiom number 3 is, you're not alone in this. This one is from Dr. Jones. The saying goes, behind every great man, there's a great woman. This is absolutely true in my case. Without my wife, Elizabeth, I would not be able to graduate college. Putting it into further perspective, I probably would not have even gone back to college. But also in my case, the saying should go, behind every great man, there's a great wife, a mother, a father, sister, mother-in-law, father-in-law, sister-in-law, brother-in-law. This is my accomplishment, and I am proud of myself, but I'd be lying if I said I got here on my own and I didn't have help. And this is true for all of us. For some more than others, but we couldn't have done it alone. We needed help. College was tough, that's true. But to be honest with you, life is a lot harder. There's no reason why the help should stop now. Don't be afraid to lean on someone for help. There's a reason why it's called a support system. If you truly feel that you don't have anyone to count on, call me. I've got some people to spare, at least for a little while. If you're not sure what to do for help, see axiom number 1. My final axiom is also one of Dr. Jones. Can I say he's been doing this longer than I have? Keep your eyes on the prize. This saying comes out of the civil rights movement. Now, it's easy to say that we have won a prize, and to a certain extent we have. We're all very proud of ourselves for that. But we still have a long way to go in our lives. This is not the end of the road. This is just the end of that chapter I was talking about. We must continue to grow as people. It's important to learn and keep learning every day. Learning keeps you young. To do that, you don't have to be sitting in a classroom the rest of your life. I mean, no one can afford that. I'm saying that we need to continue to grow. Once you reach a goal, once you reach that prize, set another one. Don't overstretch your limits, blow them out of the water. Then go back for more. Challenge yourself every day and you will achieve that prize. If you don't believe me or don't know how to do it, see axiom number 1. When I was told I was going to be giving a speech, they told me to try to have a theme, a central idea to focus my speech on and work with it. With that said, my theme for today is to end this chapter and start a new one. I don't want you to think that I'm done with Notre Dame or that I want you to be done with Notre Dame. I want you to bookmark this chapter in your life. Fold a corner. Keep it out so you can go back, take a look at it, reflect. It was a great period in our lives, and I'm proud to call myself a Notre Dame graduate. Congratulations, class of 2012. I remembered. Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you.